we doing? My name is Jennifer. Here we talk about everything. We got 17 on the clock, and for some reason, Daddy says we gotta take two. Take two. Beep beep. Hey hey. I said take two, and I went on twice. Ash. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah? Tell me some more. What else? Come on. Okay. Alright. So we got some fresh coffee. I am going to do an evening oil for us. We're going to add some frankincense and myrrh. This is Saturday night, folks. Whoop, 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 whoop. Saturday night, we're in the house. Don't believe me, just... Oh! Listen. I don't know who that is, so please don't get mad at me. I don't remember who that is. Saturday night we in the club. Don't believe me, just watch. Anyway, we're sitting in the house, so let's do this. We've got frankincense and myrrh incense that are firing up. Gathering up your thoughts. And I got to find some music for us to listen to that is non-copyright music. Like the bugs are okay, but oh, I gotta. I'm gonna borrow you for a minute. Alright, so we got no copyright coffee house jazz, calm jazz music, relaxing music by Joyce Placido. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you'd like. Woo, Lord Jesus, let me tell you a secret. Woo, Ain't cool as fuck, listen. For those of you who don't know, God is my best friend, and He loves me no matter what. Ooh, listen. I said, okay, bitch, can you turn that shit down? I can't listen to you, not to somebody else. I'm like, hold on, it got louder all of a sudden. Oh, but let's dance. Are we ready? Put them heels on. Shit, fuck them heels, dude. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This girl right here, I don't like doing shoes and dancing at the same time. I like barefoot dancing. I'm all about barefoot dancing. Like, I'm all about barefoot dancing. Me and shoes, I love them for about 2.2. They're pretty. And they're pretty on for a minute. But I'll be damned if I'm going to wear them at home. or feel like I gotta get comfortable in them to dance. Because I want to feel the feet fly up underneath my ass. I love to dance. I do. I know that really didn't make any sense, did it? That's how it came out. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I really, really do. Sober Saturdays. We smoke weed on this thing. Listen. Now, if this is not your first Sober Saturday, well, maybe it could be. If you've already been doing your shit, hey, you always got next week. But hey, let's start the party tomorrow. What do you say? Hey, hey. Oh, boy. Alright, so, listen. What we're going to be doing this evening is I'm going to show you guys a few apps. And I'm going to show you a few things that I want you to take part of with me. Here, we are healing. We are making ourselves better people every day. Why? Because we're listening. We're doing the things that they tell us to do. We're following direction. Alright, so, not everybody's supposed to know everything that you're doing. But the things that I'm doing, I don't see why it should be fucking gatekept. And if you have a problem with me rising, well, that's too bad. Because this motherfucker is not pretending. I am demanding to be the one who succeeds no matter what you throw at me. Hear me? If God is willing to take the time out to heal my body of Hep C without a dose of medication, less than 2 weeks before my system is about to shut the fuck down, I'm here for something. And I'm going to make sure I prove to God He did the right thing by taking time to give me a second opportunity. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I was dying. And I'm not dying anymore. And you don't have to die anymore either. I would not have gotten Hep C if it weren't for choosing to do drugs. So, I'm telling you, find something different to do. And after that, I'm going to say we're going to do a spirit message tonight. We are going to be doing some tarot tonight. I'm staying away from the actual tarot decks tonight. We're just going to stick with the oracles. We will do collective tarot tomorrow. Those are nosy bastards. Listen, I do not want to know what anybody's doing on a Saturday. That's for goddamn sure. You stay over there, and I'm going to stay over here, okay? God damn, dude. Listen. Woo, Lord. The lights were down in Georgia. Woo! Listen, I'm telling you what. Oh, there been some funny shit happening in my house lately. Like, some fucked up shit has been going on in my house. Y'all remember back when the lights used to shiver and, like shit was... Okay, well, that's back. Whatever it was that was doing that 2 years ago, back when I was in the Airbnb, it's back. And, it's back with a stout. Like, it brought some friends, dude. It brought some friends. And we're just, like, chilling, having fun, dude. But, like, do yourself a favor and get on the sober train. Listen. Listen. Y'all keep asking me over and over again to see things in your perspective. And I try. I actually take the time and I try. And I do. And I'm still taking the time to try. I'm asking you to do the same thing in return. Give it an opportunity. It can't hurt. It won't hurt. Like, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt. Like, you'll feel better. I'm not telling you that I'm gonna love you any less if you don't do it. But you're gonna love you more if you do it. Is all I'm saying. Like, I'm over the fucking let's make Jennifer look like she's the fucking karmic Karen. I'm already clean. I've been 7 years clean. That doesn't mean I can't relapse. But if I'm already clean, then the time that I'm taking to help you get clean, the benefit I'm getting is you getting clean. I'm already clean. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I could be, like, so while I'm helping you guys get clean, I'm learning how to take care of myself even more spiritually. I'm on the next level where you guys are at, like, I'm showing you guys how to level up into your sobriety. I'm being shown how to level up in my spirituality. It goes together hand in hand. And you got to take the time to do it. And where you guys have something I didn't really have. And that's access to a lot of tools. Like, even in the 7 years, shit has shifted, especially over the last couple years. So much stuff has come out in the last 2 years that you would not have even thought about when I first started getting sober. So I am going to help incorporate all of that with you so that you have a better experience and it takes you less time to get where it is you're trying to go, because everybody wants to be successful when you get into recovery. That's the goal, is to change your life to being stressed to success. From stress to success. Hello? That's recovery. From addicted to recovery. You've got this. You can do this. And it does happen. People do it every fucking day. You're not the first one. You're not the last one. You're just the most recent one. And to you, you're the most important one. Okay? It doesn't matter. Like they say in every meeting you go to, day ones are the most important motherfuckers at the meeting. I don't give a fuck. Day ones, 1223. Day ones are your most important person in a meeting for recovery. Why? Because they're getting a first impression of what it's like to see the people who have already been working on their recovery and know whether or not they like it and want to try it. Because if we provide them a bad ingestion, that risks them overdosing. Though it's not on our shoulders and it's not our responsibility, as a recovering addict who's genuinely trying to help other people go on that same journey, they don't want to do anything to fuck that up. And I promise you, you get into somebody who's in recovery and they have to work on the feelings on their sleeves. Because everybody who gets into recovery, the first thing that happens is your feelings go on your sleeves. You're an open fucking book for anybody and everybody to come destroy, pick on. I mean, you're like, you know how like fucking vultures are with meat? Okay, that's how the fucking addicted are to a recovering addict. Especially the first year. And they're just all about want to make sure, like, oh, you ain't clean, blah, blah, blah. And they just shove the drugs in your face. They shove whatever it is. All of that's going to happen. You can prevent that from happening by just disassociating yourself with these people and not feeling guilty about it. The way that they're going to learn how to deal with you is to start being like you. There's no other way around it. There's no amount of time that you can spend trying to explain recovery to somebody who's never been there, other than for them to join in. Like, they're not going to understand your form of what makes you feel disrespected, because they're still okay with being disrespected. They're not going to understand your need for being alone right now, because they have the codependent attachment to needing to be around people all the time and be in the latest fads, doing the latest thing, not realizing that it's all pretty bad. They just want to be part of the crowd, part of the fad. That's why they call it a fad. It's not going to stick around. it's going to do something fucked up to everyone around. And it's not going to be worth the fall. But a lot of people will go down. It's a fad. People are going to feel stupid after it's over, too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. We've learned so much over the last couple of years of how our bodies are so much more capable than we have been allowing them to be. I promise you, in the 7 years of my recovery, listen, we got the deuces. Listen, from the time that I came here the first time, that's when I started having like the massive telepathy. Then I left here, and this is me being cleaner off of all prescriptions as possible. I was drinking at that time. So let me put that out there. I was drinking at that time. And then I went back to Tennessee. I relapsed for 3 months. During that 3-month relapse, dude, that's when I was starting to hear people's thoughts. That's when, like, a lot of shit fucking kicked in for me, dude. And I made everybody feel fucking crazy. And and listen, I even tested it out to make sure that I wasn't fucking nuts, dude. That this shit was really fucking happening. And this shit was really fucking happening, dude. And I don't know if it was freaking the people out more or me. But this shit was really fucking happening, dude. I was turning into this fucking weird thing you only hear about on TV, and there was no explanation for it. Like, just, it is what it is, dude. It's fucking freaky. Anyway, fast forward, you know, the more clean I get, the better my abilities and my right onness about it. This trip is amazing, but if I would have still been fucked up on some kind of drug or psychomed, I would not have been able to believe the voices in my head or the scenes I had in front of me. And that's a big reason why I'm so adamant about get the fuck off them goddamn drugs, because God's got a scene that you don't need drugs to fucking see. Like, and that's not putting religion or spiritual, I mean, that's being like, we all have the ability, they're playing, just to let you know. We all have the ability to reach a higher velocity, is what but it takes taking care of your vessel better to get there in a lot of cases. Now, there are people out there that they still drink and they still do drugs, but I promise you, they're not out there getting fucking flipper blastered 808 and being able to muster in some really high standard messages that could help the entire world, where you could possibly be remembered in a book somewhere centuries down the road. I mean, like, that's where I'm at with that. Like, would you rather have an experience you can remember? Not to mention, I've been that girl that did so many fucking pills and bent over to tie her shoe, and 30 minutes later somebody's tapping me on the shoulder asking me if my back hurts because I've been there for 30 minutes hungover, saying, oh yeah, I'm just tying my shoe, man, I'm good. Like, you've been tying your shoe for 30 minutes. You've been tying your shoe for 30 minutes now. Listen. You don't want to listen. I got my make fun. Listen, I had somebody go up my hoo-hoo. I was fucked up, asleep, and I had somebody go up in my hoo-hoo and grab my pill bottle. And how did she get caught? She couldn't get it to go back in there. Well, honey, you shouldn't have fucking took it out. But listen, okay? You did. I'm trying to save you from those moments, first and foremost. Try not to get any friends that are more desperate for pills, more desperate to get pills than you are to save pills. Okay? I don't know which one of us was more, the girl that felt like she needed to stick them up her who to save them, or the girl who felt like she needed to go up her who to get them. Anyway, that'll be a story I remember for years, dude. But listen, I will say this much: that girl is sober these days. From my understanding, that girl is sober and on the sober train, and so is most of the rest of her family. So let's Yes. Some of us do get clean. 444-811. Alright, so listen. I'm going to pop up the live here pretty soon. I'm going to try not to keep this too overly long, 21:33. So I'm going to show you these apps, and we're going to pull just a couple cards and then call it, and then I'll be back on for our late night message in a couple hours. If you have not, get you some rose quartz, shungite, quartz crystal. Those are your basic stones. You can use any like black crystal that works. I prefer shungite because it's extremely powerful, but the stone itself is feather light. It's something you can carry in your pocket. You can put somewhere, and like it's just, I don't know. I fell in love with shungite the first time it ever hit my hand. I love shungite. I love it, love it, love it. Like, I could hold it in my hand, and, like, I love my shungite. Anyway. My four-wheelers. Listen. Alright, amethyst is another one that you want to be able to incorporate. You can put all of these stones in your drinking water. You can put these under your bed. You can put these around your bathtub. You can put these in your windowsills. You can wear these as jewelry. You can get these as jewelry, like, made into jewelry. There are people out there that can make better jewelry than I can. I do make very good jewelry, 2333, but I don't have all the tools to make you some jewelry right now. Later, that's something that will come up later. Like, yeah, I'm that person that has ideas about how to be able to do stuff, but I know that there's people out there that can apply it and make it work better than what I could if I took the time to try to learn that skill too. Does that make sense? So, like, I have ideas for jewelry, but there's people that I would need to talk to about it so they can help me with it. But it all has to do with healing stones, not your mainstream stones. To me, like, well, first of all, a diamond to me is kind of useless. A quartz crystal means more to me. I know it's sad, but a quartz crystal means more to me than a diamond. A diamond is a shiny stone that's very expensive and rare, yes. But a quartz crystal will clear the air. A rose quartz will open my heart. Blue calcite will help with my connection to spirit. that diamond will probably get me killed in the streets of Detroit or New York. Ain't nobody give a fuck about me carrying a crystal around in my pocket. I'm just saying, like, you know. I'm just saying. Anyway. Dude, I can't wait till I get in my house. I'm gonna have a house full of so many crystals and tarot cards and different kinds of, like, ethnic stuff. Oh my god, a sitting room with flowers in it that I can see outside. Ugh. A mud room. Alright, so what I'm gonna show you. Bring it back over here. Hey. I did. I watched the Goonies. Fuck. Probably almost a month ago, dude. Yes, I did. Fucking love that movie, man. Listen, I started to watch Lost Boys, but then I said, it took me probably 5 years to be able to eat Chinese food again. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I love my Chinese food too much, man. I was just like, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. And then I'm like, well, your mind ain't there anymore. Look, it took me, you're going to laugh. I mean, you know, as much as I'm like, here's your story. Okay, you know the Freddy Krueger movies? Y'all ready for this? You ready for a good laugh? Come on now. Listen. Hold on. I love them Freddy Krueger movies. Till they got up to number 4, and I got up to age 14. Whew. My cousin, she loved horror movies, dude. My cousin loves horror movies. I haven't talked to her in years. Anyway, we went to Virginia. That's where they lived at the time. And we were there for a weekend. And my cousin thought it was going to be a great idea if we spent that weekend watching scary movies. So, we did the Halloweens and the Friday the 13th. I slept with my mom for the next 6 months. Listen, I slept with my mom for 6 months. I was 14 years old. Wait, I was 16. I was 15 years old. I slept with my mom for 6 months. For 6 months, I slept with my mom. And then after that, and since then, I have to know where light's at all times, dude. I ain't even playing. I know that shit ain't real, but it's real. Listen, when you go up and you have ghosts and shit that come and see you, I know I'm not the only one. That's why with some of y'all, you like that scary stuff. And I'm just like, dude, you've never had Bloody Mary actually come out the fucking mirror and scare you. You probably never had ghosts come out of the fucking grave and say, you can see me too. That shit really does happen, and it really has happened to me. I had a motherfucker disappear out of my goddamn car, man. He paid his tab and everything. But he was a ghost. I mean, like, listen, you can't do drugs up being me. There's just no fucking way, dude, that I would have ever believed this shit would happen to me if I was doing drugs. That's why, look, back in 2015, I don't remember who it was I told, but I said, listen, I don't know what's about to happen, but whatever's about to happen, I know I have to get sober. Because nobody is going to believe what is about to fucking happen to me if I am not sober enough to fucking say it happened to me. Listen, it took me a minute, but I did it. And I'm so glad I did. And I'm here letting you know that sober ride, it's the funnest motherfucker you'll ever have. Once you get that taste, that experience, once you get over the initial quits, stuff will start coming into your life. And I'm not saying that you're gonna have a Bloody Mary hopping out of your thing. Like, that happened when I was a kid before I ever started doing drugs. And there's a lot of reasons why I quit doing drugs. There's a lot of reasons why I tried to quit, depending on which time you're talking about. But it doesn't matter. The last one's the one that counts. That's the one that gave me the 7 years. Now, back to the story. Listen, I forgot. Alright, so what I want you guys to look at. You're like, are you going to show us? I am. Listen. Here we go! Ready for it? Okay. We have. Don't go anywhere. Balance. These are free or just a little bit of money. Okay, so Balance is free for a year, and then I think it's like $20 a year, but it's free for the first year. You get meditation, sleep sounds, give your friends and family a free year of Balance. This one is just daily meditations and like filling your brain when filling the empty spaces and meditations, basically. It's nothing what I thought it was. And then this one is Walk Fit. Now, with Walk Fit, this you get on Instagram. Go to Instagram and you can, well, I don't know, maybe not for your page, but if you go to, you can do Walk Fit, Dance Fit, Yoga Fit, Pilates Fit, just do any one of those. And it's like 8 to 10 minutes to start out with for like the first month or so. And then it slowly increases as you get better. Depending, like it does a survey, and then according to the answers in your survey, it gives you a plan to go by. Now the first 30 days, listen, I'm going to go ahead and put you out there. I've tried a couple of these, and the Walk Fit is the one for me right now, and that is because if you're just starting to get fit and you have issues that, you know, mobility issues, start out with something small. I tried doing the dance one, and I got laid right back in the bed. So let me just put that out there. Do the Walk Fit, start that out, and then wait a couple months, and then move into the dance if you want to. That's for different people, okay? Like, everybody's different. So don't feel like you need to push yourself too hard. Okay? Don't do that. When you first start out, like tomorrow, like, well, my thing for today is 7 minutes. It doesn't even let you go into the next day until you do that day. And then it gives you extra stuff that you can do, like walk 3,000 steps within 3 days. So that's walk 1,000 steps a day. 1,000 steps a day is really not that much. An average day is 800 steps. 1,000 steps really is not that much. And then it's got other ways for you to be able to do it. And then you can do exercises as well. Like you can pick up different kinds of exercises as well. Now, I've got mine on my tablet. And so because I've got mine on the tablet instead of my phone, I don't carry it around with me. And it's not warm enough for me to go outside walking yet, but when I do, I will download the Walk Fit to my watch, but I don't ever wear my watch. That's for me to wear, like, when I go outside. And that's it. So, and it's not warm enough for me to do that yet. Anyway, Audible, of course you already know. Now with Audible, members pick one title a month to keep and enjoy included audiobooks, originals, and podcasts. Okay. I got 2 books in there already. But you get, like, each month that it's $14.95 a month. I think you get I order mine when I am looking for stuff, and there's on Amazon, all my stuff got shut back down, so I can't, like, and I rebooted everything. So whenever I look at a book and it says that it's Audible ready, then I check it because I have Audible credits. And if you're an Amazon member, you can build credits by how much money you spend, is one way to build Audible credits. And another way is by choosing to push off your delivery dates. Like if you're willing to wait a day or 2 or 3, they'll give you $1, $2, $3, sometimes $5 worth of credit towards digitals, which is audiobooks or music. And I can promise you, if you're a reader, being willing to wait for your packages, especially if you order a lot, can save you. Like, I spent a month watching movies for free. Like, it was like, I don't order that much stuff anymore, but when I first got here, and I had to order stuff, and I was still going to school, and I was ordering stuff for school and everything, I ended up being able to spend like a month watching movies, dude. Buying movies, like with the credits that they gave me, because you can't spend it on other materials. It has to be digital, so books or movies is what you can spend it on. That, you know, it's either books or movies. A lot of you are like, okay, well, I have to have something to do when I'm reading. Video games, coloring, jewelry making, sewing, stuff that you don't have to really concentrate on, and you can listen to what's going on, but you're not bored to where your mind starts stirring off in other places. Will help you tremendously. Alright, I think that's it. I've got organic dance on here, which is like Walk Fit. Like, once you like see the Walk Fit, it'll show if it I would try the Walk Fit, the Dance Fit, and I did the simple one, like I said. The slow one I also put, like, I want to try all the different kinds of dancing. And what's the first thing they did? They gave me salsa. I'm gonna need some stretching for that shit. That shit had my back in the fucking listen, I'm not that girl that is ready for all that fucking, and it's gonna take a minute for me to get ready for that shit. They're like, well, you could have been getting ready for it. And I'm like, I've been too busy fucking arguing with the motherfucker to worry about trying to get ready. Now I'm gonna try and fucking get ready. I'm gonna quit arguing with the motherfucker. That's how I look at it. You quit arguing with the motherfucker and start worrying about taking care of yourself. You ain't got nothing to argue with nobody about. Oh, it's not just one person I've been arguing with. I've been arguing for the last fucking 15 years. I'm over it. I'm good to go, and I'm going to make myself pretty again, and I'm going to feel good about it, and I'm sharing with you how to feel pretty about yourself, too. Because it does not feel good walking down that motherfucker and being the only one feeling pretty. I've been there, too. And I don't like it. So, I mean, I don't give a fuck if it pisses people off or not because you feel like blah, but listen, I'm that person that's just like, I have a hard time not feeling guilty about that. So, I have a hard time, I have a hard time. If I have a minute where I'm, pissed off at motherfuckers for what they've done to me, and then I'm like, just fucking grow up, man. And you're like, some people are just gonna be like that. And I'm just like, I understand that I want you to be the best possible you can possibly be. I also want to share with you guys, I signed up for Mel Robbins. I left that link for you guys down in my community page. Check that out. The first live, is on the 11th. And she'll send you an email for that, and we can do that together as well. I know. It's 50 degrees and I had the air. I gotta stop putting the air on and just freaking. But I had these moments where you're like, if you get up and do some bump, I'm like, I don't bump. Listen, we're good to go. We're good to go. Also, manifestations. If you're wanting that house, you need to start looking for a house. If you're wanting that car, you need to start looking for that car. It doesn't matter if you have the money to buy it right now or not. Start looking for what you want. Start putting your attention towards those things. Don't worry about the fucking money right now. Just worry about what the fuck you want. Period. Just worry about what the fuck you want. Whatever it is, make your wishes. Oh my gosh, yes. Listen. I'm telling you, listen. I'm so excited because we are just beginning. Oh, listen, hold on. Yay! Listen, hold on. I'm about to show you. Listen. Oh my God, listen. Hold on. Do 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 be do do be 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 listen. Oh my God. Listen, are you ready for it? I'm telling you what. There's some things that just really turn me on. I'm ready for it. Listen, can you see that right there? listen. Did you see that up at the top? Let me show you again. 30% off. That 3 hours and 25 minutes, it turns over the next day. But I, like, literally don't know how long this will last. They started doing this before Christmas. It does take about 2 weeks to get their stuff. But they have stuff that other people don't have. So, I don't know why they do the out of stock. This right here is my obsession. But there's the big cards. $50. These are my obsession, dude. I used to have that deck right there. Don't have it anymore. But like, and then they have this right here. Now, I'm going to show you guys I am not. I'm supposed to wait until I get mine. Look here, all this stuff that they got. I don't know, for them, I'm big on their cards and some of their books. I love their cards. I'm that person that, like, dude, I'm not even playing, dude. I literally want a room that is nothing but tarot cards, crystals, and esoteric stuff. I want a Reiki table, and, like, dude, like, you'll see, I'm telling you, you'll see, like, you'll see, like, what you see right now, not, like, listen, I know, like, listen, and maybe not everybody it wants to be like that, but that's what I want to be, that's what I enjoy, that's, like, I don't know. I try to walk away from it, and it just pulls me right back in. Hey. It does. Oh, Lord, we've been here almost an hour already. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. I will be back on here. I'm going to give you your spirit message. Oh. Here, in just a little bit, I'll be back on for our spirit message. I'm going to leave it here. I'm trying to make them shorter, like 47:55. I'm so appreciative of your time. And I know that some people, they don't have, so I'm working on it. But listen, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, have fun, enjoy yourself. If you choose to walk the line, you won't regret it. There's ways to be able to do things that, you know, like, let me also put this out there. You're like, you smoke weed, and I'm like, I'd smoke peyote too if I had it. Those are mind-altering substances that open your mind. They don't alter your mind to be negative. You're dealing with life, not death. Okay. 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 We have some light codes coming in. Mm. It's Saturday night. It's not a weekday. Why am I rushing? I don't know. I don't know. No, we're not trying to get up in people's business tonight. I am when I get up here. That's why I'm talking about it here. Listen. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. We're just kind of relaxing, dude. Alright, so I got 4 decks out here. Now, Soyuz MS-24 Soyuz spacecraft undocks to return 3 crewmates. To Earth. I don't know if this will stop my stuff or not, so we just won't. Check it out when you get off this live. I don't want to. They flagged my last one, so I have to watch what I'm putting on here. Especially if it's live, I just don't feel like appropriate doing that when it's live. I just don't feel appropriate with it. Let's smoke for a second. Congratulations! 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 Welcome to Earth. Look here. All right. So this is for a general. This is for men and women, all signs. If you want, I can do that. will do an all signs for you. All right. Just a minute, enjoy the music. Watch your ears. I will get a placemat. I don't want to use that shawl, but I will get a placemat so it's not so loud. It's overpowering, dude. Alright. Oh. The coffee. It takes 3 to 5 days to get. So go ahead and get that ordered. You have until the 21st. Oh. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune. Oh, wait. There's something coming in you don't know about. You're going to be happy. All right. We're doing general. Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. All right. It's going to help you to understand something that's been going on. All right. So let's do all signs for this next week. Ooh, somebody's getting engaged. Alright, Aries. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Taurus. Unity. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Nice. Gemini. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Cancer. Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Virgo. Oh, Leo. Hey, I was doing good there for a minute. Alright, Leo. Earth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Virgo. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Libra. Lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Scorpio. Scorpio. Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Sag. Sag. Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Capricorn. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventure await for those ready to let go of the past. Aquarius. Abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. And Pisces. Sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Alright, are there any more messages for the collective? Any more messages for the collective? Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Alright, congratulations to all signs for the fortune week. Alright, so next what we're going to do is the books. The Work Your Light Oracle and the Gateway of Light Activation. Rebecca Campbell and Kyle Gray. We're going to start out with Rebecca Campbell. Bum, bum, bum. All right. As you could see before I shuffled them, I'm shuffling them again. This is one card for the collective. Oh, there's a lot of you here. And Daddy said, are you sure? Yes, just one, Daddy, please. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. It's not separated like the average deck, so bear with me. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile? overspilling with life. It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a woman's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or in yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. Work your light action. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. All right. Let's get it. What we got going on here? For the collective. This is for the collective. Oh, we have 2 here. We're going to try for 1. We have 2 again. Listen, you are on a double journey this week. That's not to be surprised because we do have that eclipse coming in. So, we have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. We also have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Like I said, the eclipse coming in. All right. I do. Listen. All right, we got 2 of them. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Everything from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourselves is connected to this chakra. It is governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. That is cool. Hold on. Like I did, like I just watch. Oh. It's a moon. Anyway, that was before my kids. You see it after my kids. Like, ladies, listen. If you plan on having kids, you should probably wait to get stomach tattoos. I'm just saying. Anyway, I love all my babies and I'm grateful. I am. But that belly just ain't what it used to be. Anyway. Alright. It is governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. 1-to-1 might be significant. This card transports us to this sacred inner space. It shows an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful, energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force. Connect. Visualize a drop of divine light from the heart of the universe, washing over and through your genitals. Reconnect with this energetic space and recognize that it is a space of divine power. Your message: you're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There's a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful. And more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Soul Star activation. What are you doing, mister? I let you chew. I let you chew. Here's your baby. Here's your sugar. The Soul Star chakra is the energy center that is found around 6 to 12 inches above the crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It is our gateway to the etheric realms, which hold all the lessons of all the incarnations that have experienced. Through our soul star, we access information and wisdom like a computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support as necessary. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as our spiritual guide. His hawk-headed image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and stars. As a keeper of energetics, portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. Connect. Imagine yourself in a wide open space under a night sky filled with stars. Say, Horus, cosmic sky guardian, thank you for activating my soul star chakra so that I can remember on soul level. Your message. Through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you are in a powerful space, for you are remembering who you truly are. And you know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course, the world. This remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decisions, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels. I shit you fucking not, dude. I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. I got you too. I got you too. Hold on a minute. I'm checking. Okay, I don't know. And I think I actually did it or didn't do it. I don't remember. I think I like overlooked it and I went on to something else. But Horace was calling out to me because I got a on my FYI page, unlocking the Horus connection. It was a meditation. And I know I connected with a couple others. Oh, shit. Listen. I can't see with that thing in there. There ain't no way I could do drugs doing this shit too. If you're wanting to do that, good luck to you, dude. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You couldn't pay me to do drugs today. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Listen, I'm on a magic carpet ride I do not intend on getting off of. So, if you want to adhere to that experience, I would highly suggest you jump on that sober train and check out all that toxic shit. Because, listen, Spaceballs ain't got shit on this shit right here. Listen. Y'all ever watch the movie Spaceballs? Go watch that shit. Stupidest motherfucking movie you'll ever see. I swear to God, babe. Make you laugh like a motherfucker. Okay? It'll make you laugh. Look, 80s movies back then. Listen, these are 80s movies. And I love old 80s movies. Like the fucking... Dude, listen. There's just some movies, like... Don't try to fucking redo them. Just... leave them right where they're at. Brewster's Millions, fucking, the one with the, I think it's called not The Graduate, but, the one with the old man, and he played the devil in it, and he's like, the, school teacher, and then there's just like Rodney Dangerfield, any movie that he was in, like those kind of movies. There's a lot of partying in it, but it's still funny. And it's back in the 80s type shit. Like, not that the 80s people don't fucking matter, but hey, it's funny shit, man. And it'll help you disconnect from what's going on today. It'll help you be thankful for what you have today, too. Because, listen, them corded up phones connected to the wall, these kids would have a fucking shit fit today if they had to wait until they got a phone call. Oh, my God. And stop, fast forward, rewind, turn it over, cassette tapes. Woo, Lord. Hell no, these kids could not do it. No cable TV. You gotta use rabbits. You mean I gotta go play outside? Till dark? My rule was I had to be in when the lights came on. The lights came on about 15 minutes after it got completely dark. It didn't even get completely dark. Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, Earth Intelligence. So yes. Listen, I listened to this thing about the eclipse, and I'm going to pass on this information to you. This video was talking, and it was about Vedic astrology. So, like, it's closer to what we unmanipulated. Let me put it that way. That's the best way I can. Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Imagine that. As I say that, 5:44. Let me put this down. Don't watch the eclipse. Let me see if I can. I probably don't have that thing. Boop, boop. Hush. 545. Solar eclipse, 5 special remedies for you as per Vedic astrology. It was put out by Gautam Kamboj, and it's just 15 minutes. But I would highly suggest you listen to it. Because for the naked eye and ear, they're just saying a phenomenal experience. For those of us who are in spirit, it means something different. And if we could share it with others in a way that doesn't like fuck them up, you know, like, hey, let's go do something. Like, for most people, I think this thing is happening at nighttime anyway. Like, in the evening time as the sun is going down. Hold on. Listen. I can't see it, like... Listen. You liked that one, didn't you? That's perfect right there, right? Monkey. That works. I can't see that shit, but I don't need to see it right now anyway. Okay. I know, right? Listen, we got 122 on the deck. 47. Alright. I'm gonna put these up. I don't know. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? You want one of these for, okay. I don't know, but I'm doing it. It all resonates. I don't usually do this stuff, so we're doing something different. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. 'Cause you're giving me the most beautiful set of wings. 1, 2, 3, like a bird I sing. 'Cause you're giving me the most beautiful set of wings. Look here. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. Take a break. A life's work. Not a less season. Get off the treadmill. Oh boy. What do you know? Oh boy. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression, and yes, just say yes. One more. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. That was sweet. Listen to that. We're doing Simplicity Saturday. What is it that you had to say? Oh my God. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use these cards right here for the Divine Feminine. And then I'm going to use these cards right here for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to go through each sign, and I'm going to pull a card for each sign. We are going to start out with the Divine Femmes. Ladies are always first. For our Aries, we have take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? All right. Taurus. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. All right. Gemini. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. All right. Cancer. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Alright. Leo. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yeah. Alright. Virgo. The initiation. Rite of passage. Crossing the threshold. Libra. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? All right. Scorpio. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. All right. Sag. Yes. Just say yes. Capricorn. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. All right, Aquarius. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Pisces. Yes, just say yes. All right. Now for our masculines, Aries. We have 2. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries, and Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Oh. Taurus. Hathor, light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. All right, Gemini. Gemini has 2. Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. All right. Cancer. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Leo. Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. All right, Virgo. You have 2. Stargate heart, heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity, thought light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Wow. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Wow. Okay. Okay. Look at you. Alright. Libra. That was Virgo. That was all Virgo. Alright, Libra. Thoth life codes. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Alright, Scorpio. Serious star blessings, yes. Proceed, be seen, push through. And crystal skull wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Oh! Listen. Alright, Sag. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Alright, Capricorn. You have 2. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing, and stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. Nice. All right. Oh. Hold on. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, and Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. All right. Wow. Virgo and Capricorn, you're loaded, dudes. Listen. All right. Aquarius. Halls of Amenti initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. Pisces. Pisces has 2. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality, and the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. All right. Angelic frequency, angels are here, you are safe, potent connection. Third eye activation, soul star activation. Wow, y'all, listen. Alright, so I am being led to single card signs. Aries for the males. This is for our divine masculines. Alright, single card. Aries. 5 of Wands. You gotta fight for something. Taurus. Ace of Cups. You have love coming. Gemini. Oh, damn, dude. What the fuck are you doing? 8 of Pentacles. Working. Cancer. Like, that card was all over the place, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Cancer. Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Justice. Or you're walking into justice. Either walking away from something is your justice, or you're walking into being justified about something that happened to you. Whichever point you're going with. It looked like you're walking into justice. Alright. Leo. Two of Swords. You're having to make a decision. Seven of Wands. So whether or not you want to defend something or not. Virgo, Two of Swords, same thing. Trying to make a decision. What is your decision pertaining to? Oh, the Star. You might have several people to choose from. Three of Cups, yep. Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And it's been a burden trying to figure out which one you want to call. And you're trying to keep it a secret. None of them know they're in competition. Alright. Yeah. Libra. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands coming swiftly in with a new idea that's going to take off like fire. The Sun, yeah. And a strength, bring in strength. There might be a baby on the way. The world, as you know it, is over. You must begin to sing about it. With the High Priestess and the Empress. Don't stop, get it. All right, Scorpio. Five of Pentacles, leaving something out in the cold, taking a lot of strength to do this. But you need to do it in order for you to begin something else that means more to you. Alright, Sag. Three of Pentacles, work, 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 work. On something you don't want people knowing about. That is going to put you in power of being able to offer. It's going to make you capable of being able to present somebody with a cup of love. Okay. Six of Swords. To go into a calmer... Yep, 9 Cups. Leading to calmer waters and wish fulfillment. The Two of Wands. With the Hierophant. Choosing marriage. Oh. The Hanged One, you've been enlightened about an ending that came quickly. Yep, it did. Suddenly you stop defending something. Justice, yep. And the 5 of Wands, now you're fighting 5 of Swords with somebody, god damn, over the truth. Somebody lied to you about something. The Sun. And you've been enlightened. 4 of Swords to put a rest to it. Okay, let's get out of that one. Capricorn, what's up with you? Let's see what you're doing. God damn. Listen. Cappy, what did you got going on here? What are you doing? Well, I mean, like, I'm fucking hot, dude. Like, god damn, somebody's pissed in that subject. Fucking hot, dude. Alright, Cappy, you got 9 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Somebody's offering you... Oh, shit. A peaceful resolution to move on. 7 of Swords. Or 1, 7 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. Somebody is trying to offer you a way out of something. 5 of Cups and the Lovers and the Ace of Swords and the Star, because they're in love with somebody else. Alright, Aquarius. Aquarius. We have the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. With the Fool, you're celebrating a new beginning with several people. The Magician that you've been working on. It's moving forward. Might be with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. That you love, that nurtures you, maybe. The Lovers, you're having to make a choice between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. The Moon, and you don't want anybody to know who your 10 of Cups is. Page of Swords, you're watching that person. 3 of Pentacles, wanting to work with them and have a marriage. 4 of Wands. 2 of Wands, you recently made this decision. 4 of Pentacles and holding on. 9 of Pentacles, that is your wish. Knight of Pentacles, to grow this and move forward with the Queen of Wands. Somebody you find absolutely stunning. The Emperor, in their power and moving forward, working on themselves to calmer waters. Page of Cups, you're watching with love from a distance. Pisces. 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 2 of Wands, a decision. Page of Swords, coming from watching somebody that you want to work with. Queen of Swords, that they're honest, but they're a bitch. 3 of Wands, but that's where it's at. 3 of Cups with the 6 of Wands, and you know that. The Hierophant with the Hermit, you keep your mouth shut about it. 8 of Cups, walking into the truth, brings you the Ace of Cups. Wow, you have love coming in. Bada bing, bada bing. Oh, damn, bada bang. Anyway, listen. What are you doing? Okay. The Hanged One in the world with the Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Somebody's lying about fighting with somebody. This is general. This isn't for any particular sign. But that lying about fighting with somebody is causing a Tower moment in somebody's life they're not expecting. The Three of Swords, and it's going to break their heart. Seven of Cups. Options are over for somebody, and they're being left in the dark. And somebody knows it. Five of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Investing in a Queen of Wands. The Emperor. Bossing her up. Alright. She's the Ten of Cups. King of Cups. Somebody's in love with this person. Alright. Who is it? The Sun and the Strength. It could be a Leo, dude. The Seven of Swords, a liar. The Five of Swords. I'm getting out of that energy. Listen. That's not going to be something that lasts very long. Whatever it is, I'm out of that energy. Listen. Y'all keep your deeks in the pants and you don't have to worry about that shit. God damn. Alright, ladies. Let's get to the ladies. Divine Femmes. Let's see what you got going on. God almighty. Listen. I need to smoke me something. They say, you asked for this. No, I didn't ask for this shit. It was gifted. But hell, I'm going to use it while I can. Whew. God damn, dude. That's just wicked. I'm just like, ah, damn, dude. You wonder why I'm so cautious about the decisions I make. I don't want bad karma sweeping up my ass, dude. Swear to God, man. I watch too many people make bad decisions and the karma eat them up, dude. And I'm just like, tell me what you did so I don't do it. Listen, tell me what you did so I don't do it. Because I do not want to go through that. I don't know what you did, but I need to know so I don't have to go through that. Please. Like, oh my God, dude. Listen, if you're out here trying to make a way, and you're at that cave point where you're like, you want to, like, don't do something where you have to swallow your pride. Alright? And what I mean by don't do something where you have to swallow your pride, I don't mean like, I mean like shut your ego down. You're not going to get anywhere worth a fuck with that ego hanging out making decisions for you. You have to get rid of that ego. You do have to keep a step in you that says you have to mind other people. And what I mean by that is it's okay to be free-spirited and like not have any boundaries when it comes to your sexuality, what you dress, how, you know, any of that shit. But being aware of what other people's might be when you're in public. Who gives a fuck? When you're at home, I don't give a fuck. But when you're in public and there's little kids around or there's older people around, a baseline, to me, is appropriate. You know, like, for instance, they make sure that they keep nude beaches away from public beaches. Not everybody's allowed to go to nude beaches. Thank God, because, listen, I don't want my kids or my grandkids walking up on a bitch singing a dick. Listen. No. No, no. I do not listen when my children see the opposite sex private parts. I do not want to be there. Okay? And I don't. Luckily for me, they've all seen the other private parts and I wasn't there. But, not all parents are gonna go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, luckily for me, they've all had those experiences. I believe. So listen, I'm cool. I got to bypass that moment. But like that's just. I mean, could you imagine? Jesus Christ! How do you explain that to your kids? I don't know. I understand it's free. I just don't see me doing it. I don't see me being comfortable. Just seeing a bunch of dicks swinging. Listen. Mm-mm. We had 2 nude farms in my hometown, okay? 2 of them, not just one. We have 2 nude farms in my hometown. Check them out. I don't even remember what they're called. But anyway, all you gotta do is look up nude farms and you'll find it. Crossville, Tennessee. Somewhere down Genesis Road is one of them. And so I pass the train big depot and turn down the road and there they are. Listen, I don't think I've been here almost half a century, you guys, and I'm still never gonna get used to singing, swinging dicks in my face. Just not there with that. Just not there with that. Listen, I had to take a delivery to one of them motherfuckers. You have no idea how. Dude, my ass cheeks was so tight, gas couldn't come out. I was praying they weren't gonna have their dicks hanging out. I had to deliver these people some liquor. So I was like, oh God, they're already drinking. They're at a nude place. Thank God they said it was too cold to be undressed. So I didn't have to see no gang things. And they were all older people too. They were all in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Please take no offense. Oh, Lord Jesus. Great tippers too. They were real nice people. I'm just grateful they had their clothes on. I could never look at their face again if they didn't. I'm not a big party girl. That's what I'm saying, and I don't do drugs anymore. And I promise you now, I'm not that girl that's willing to go balls to the walls and fucking sex projects in front of everybody without no drugs. That's history, man. It was already not okay. And then, what happened? And now I'm sober and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you have the nerve to do that. But okay, listen. There are things I'm willing to work on, and there are other things where I'm just like, that shit's gonna have to keep its distance, and a bunch of dicks in my face is one of them. I'm just not there with that. I don't want a bunch of titties or hoo-hoo in my face either, okay? When I sit down to eat dinner, I'm not trying to eat off nobody's titties. I got my own, thank you. I got my own. I love you too. He says, Mama, you need a hug. Lord Jesus. Listen, earlier I got so upset I cried. I did, I cried. Some of these fucking music producers. God damn, dude. Listen, I know I'm not supposed to mention your name again, but I'm gonna just say this one time, and I won't say it no more after this. But I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I did not go through any of those experiences. And the reason I didn't go through any of those experiences is because somebody made sure I didn't. And I might have been mad. I'm not mad anymore. I'm grateful. Because wow, people are greedy. And I don't have what it takes to be in the music industry. I don't. Like, Clive Davis would probably knock my head into the fucking wall because I'd have bit your dick, motherfucker, if you'd have tried to fucking stick that thing in my mouth. No, there's not a record important enough for me. Absolutely not. And P. Diddy? Oh, goddamn. I don't want to end this on a bad note. I'm sending a prayer to all those girls and the boys that went through all that shit. And I'm sending a prayer to all those motherfuckers who lost a screw somewhere in their head that decided it was okay to treat people like that. Like, you have kids that look up to you. And you're none of my business. So don't fucking come hating no shit. This is a personal opinion. And I hope you get yourself some help. I cried, dude. I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad for these girls, dude. For these guys. Like, wow, this is incredible that people even felt like it was appropriate. And it didn't give a fuck. Like, how do you mess? First of all, how do you mess with a woman like that? How do you find the ability to abuse a woman? I am almost 50 years old. My first experience with men and women as a couple was my mom and dad, well, stepdad. He would beat the fuck out of her. And he would fuck 16-year-olds against the refrigerator. And yell at me for yelling at him for fucking my babysitters. Because every time he did that, I had to get a new babysitter, and I was getting tired of having to get used to new babysitters because my dad was fucking the babysitters. That happened like 3 times. Well, I can't believe my mom loved him, but anyway. Please don't be so desperate that you settle for somebody who just don't give a fuck about you. Please don't do that. Please don't feel like anybody's worth committing suicide over or starting a bad habit. Picking up cigarettes, doing drugs, or drinking. You are worth so much more than anybody out there who has a negative thing against you. So before you make decisions, especially to these children that might be listening, before you walk out into that world, understand that no matter how old you are, listen, according to the government, your clock gets to turn over at 18, and then you get another turn at 21. But according to God, that clock started when you were born. So you may think like, and you do get away with stuff as a kid, but the happier you are as a child, and the more you work towards doing stuff that is good and decent, that makes you feel good, makes people around you feel good, the younger you are when you start doing stuff like this, the easier it is for you to carry on to the world. Especially with the kids being born right now, because these motherfuckers have got a gift. And they're bored as fuck on this planet because they were meant to come to something that was flourishing. And we're shooting everything down before it has an opportunity to begin because somebody's afraid they're not going to make enough money. And that's got to stop. Like, that's the biggest... Greed is the only reason why we cannot fly in our bodies right now. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. And if you want to check out the details to that prescription right there, try it out. Like, it is free to shift the energies of abundance more evenly, and watch what happens to your gifts. Watch what happens to all you rich ass 1%ers. You're complaining because you guys are losing a bunch of shit and all your shit's falling apart. If you would start doing what I'm asking you to do and start treating your clients and your crew better, I promise you. And you gotta stop drinking and doing the drugs. Stop talking people into doing it. Like, your shit is falling apart because you're not listening and getting rid of it yourself and turning over a new leaf onto something else. And so your shit's gonna keep falling apart. But if you just gradually move into this new lifestyle where nobody gets hurt, everybody gets to live longer, and everybody gets a place where they can say, this is my area and I get to do whatever I want. If I don't want to be dressed, I don't have to be dressed. If I don't want to fuck somebody, I don't have to fuck somebody. If I don't want to sing a song, I don't have to sing a song. But I always have a place to stay, food to eat, and somewhere to feel at home. Watch the vibration shift. I'm not shitting you. And it has to happen this year. You have to work on it this year. There is no, oh, let me go make some more money before I... No. You guys have enough money. You've had enough money and you've had enough time. You're missing out on a whole lot of stuff because you feel like you don't have enough when you have more than everybody else. Listen. Don't you think maybe it's time to start sharing the fucking wealth and finding out what it's like to be truly blessed and abundant? Thank you. Come on, man. I'm just saying, listen. By the power vested in the Lord our Savior, I pray that all of you realize that it's going to take all of us being happy for the world to be truly civilized. Love, light, and life, y'all. And kisses. 203-28.